And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and let's flip another one. This time, though, it's a little different, as we've got to sort through this. We've got the HGTV house, which is known as, what was it, Granny's house? Old lady's house. Yeah, it's a granny house. Pretty dirty, but the layout's kind of weird. If I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of smashed in space. So we gotta figure out what we want to do with this. And how, if we want to, how to redesign it. But it's not outright an ugly home. First thing is there access to the backyard? Yes. It's a doggy door. Ooh. So the first thing I think we're gonna do is we're gonna mow this lawn and check out and remove any unnecessary trees. It's a big backyard. It's actually a little, I don't want to use the word intimidating, but a little cumbersome of a backyard. And yes, we could garden this home up. I don't know how I would want to do it, though. It becomes a question of, get this shit out of here, because I wouldn't want it there anyway, even if I was doing the gardening here. I hope what I'm saying makes sense to some people. I don't like its loadout, the way it's laid out. Like, if I'm going to do a garden additive, I do something in this little patch. Maybe along this wall. I don't know what I would do in the front. If I would even do anything. And there are a lot of trees that I could relatively leave. Maybe this one has to go. This might be the only one I need to get out of here. All the other trees are relatively out of my way. And since I said we might do a garden here, let's at least give ourselves the best opportunity to do that. I don't like this tree either. But it's not really in my... It's in my way. Die, tree. Okay. The other trees really aren't too cumbersome to over here. Now the front yard is another story. Excuse me. Because these trees are clearly in the way. That tree is. I don't know about these other ones. I don't think they are. So we'll leave them there for the time being. It'll be our little secret. Let's go ahead and clear them. Let's mow this guy out. Big freaking yard. I'm trying to think in my head what we might want to do with this yard, and I really don't know. It's so big. We could put in like a little Japanese garden, maybe? And I say little because there's no way in hell I can utilize this whole garden. I think we've done the vegetable garden, like the produce garden and the British garden. We haven't done any of the other ones. So we could do an Americana garden, or an American garden, like an American style. Big enough to put like an entertainment theater. I like where this is going in my brain. An entertainment theater would not be a bad idea. I'm gonna go all the way down here and knock this out right now. So that's an option. The more I talk about it, the more I like the sound of it. So that is something we can consider doing. I think of what else we could do out here. The modern, I have a feeling we're going to run into issues with modern, as the area and the space is just too big. And you know what? Since the update, we haven't looked at what and how they separated and sorted out the items in gardens. So we'll have to look at that first. Kind of do whatever's easiest to get back in the, the groove of working in big gardens. Because the next house is actually a big garden area, so I mean, getting in some practice now wouldn't hurt. Because this could end up being a two-parter, as we are currently mowing everything. Alright, now let's trim around the house. I know I haven't done that. Alright. Let's just make sure we clean this, because there's clearly some dirt somewhere. I think it's bleeding through the walls, but whatever. But yeah, no, there's a discoloration. It's there, see? There is some dirt out here. Okay, so that's all relatively cleaned up. The driveways, too. Oh, God, that door. Okay. Now, if we're gonna go with an American-style home, a front yard doesn't need to have that much in it. I don't even think we need a pond in that regard either. You could put a doghouse Nothing more American than having a dog with his own doghouse. I know I'm a monster. Alright. So if we are going to do it, we're just going to put this one in for a cute doggo. Doggo. And because it's fenced in, it makes sense. And we could put in some poles. Nerd combo, yeah. Sweet. Again, I don't know if I want to dick around with this. Part of me wants to do the backyards, and part of me doesn't. I'm so over it. And again, I know that sounds awful, but you just, it's what it is, I guess. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe you guys could tell me in the comments why I might be feeling that way. Just feeling like I don't need to waste my time with this as much. There we go. I don't care that it matches, I just want to get it done. I said I would do this backyard, I'm going to do it, goddammit, but I'm going to do it on my terms. Ah, crap baskets. I want to extend this out for reasons. Again, I will say this, the gardening edition is nice, but the competition thing's kind of dumb. And the only reason it's kind of dumb is because, number one, I don't know how they scaled the metric that they're going to use to give us credit. And I know that sounds weird, like a weird thing to be wondering, but it's like, for me, it's like, well, if I don't understand how I'm being graded, other than style, I don't understand, it makes me care about it a lot less. It's because you're in the way, aren't you? So it makes me less sympathetic to what they're trying to accomplish. Because normally I would love this, but part of me is kind of like, meh. Meh. Okay, structures. Swimming pool with counter per current. 12 grand! Yeah, I'm not that interested in that. Could put in a gazebo somewhere, but I'm not going to do that yet. I want to put in a pool. Ah, there's a pool. We'll put a big motherfucking pool in here, too. Because, I mean, get about it. Look at that. Let's fill her up. Not much to say other than that's a pretty nice looking pool. Okay. That in there. Oh yeah. I found the pool. I kind of want to put this over by the house. I know that's a stupid thing, but kind of do. What? There we go. Right there. For some reason it wouldn't line up with the house right, so... Now. Put this guy... there... and like a lawn chair. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. What I should do... Okay, back to the furniture. Let's put him like a couch thing here. We kind of want... It's too big. Maybe more of a coffee table? Okay, so we got something working out here. Doggy dough, that's the oven. Okay. Put a tire swing in. You know the kids are gonna use a tire swing to try to jump into the pool. Anything else? I don't know if I want to put in stuff for the kids. Yeah, maybe we could. Alright. Alright. Alright, Pete, you're going in. Now at this point, I think we're at the point where we got to start looking at plants. How do they have this sorted? Other? Surfaces, structures, recreation, pools, plants, otherwise furniture. So really, it would be under plants. Whatever we want to put in. I don't like any of this. There needs to be better plant options. Because some of these suck. Or rather, a lot of these suck. And they just do. They really do. It's like, I really just... We could compete this and see if it even counts. I just don't even... You know what? That's the thing, is I'm getting kind of annoyed by it. I can't think of anything that would go back here that I really care about. And maybe that's really the problem with the gardening. It's neat, but it's very limited. Like, they started a really cool thing, but they never really finalized it. And it really, really starting to show. It's kind of dulling me out in a way. There's a lot of shit in this house that's got to go. Those curtains have got to go. And a lot of this is not kept, you know, intact. So I just say we get rid of it. In all of its glory. The other issue, too, is this nonsense. Okay, this door is shit. This kitchen is shit. Now, what we want to decide on here with the kitchen is rather simple. We could either tear this wall out for a bigger kitchen, which I almost don't see a reason not to, and just make this one big kitchen. Living room. Now, I will say what's interesting is we have a multi-roomed house, which is quite nice. Now this bathroom is really actually okay. Everything in here is fine. We just need to redo the wall and the floor. So actually, I'm not going to change what's in there, really. I mean, that sink could be better, but... Why do you hear me complain? Die books. It's a neat thing, but we're not going to use it. The light fixtures, too, are in these rooms are actually fine for me, too. I don't really think we need to do anything too crazy. But getting rid of this stuff is probably the most important thing. And a walk-in closet, which I will openly and actively destroy, because there's no reason for it to exist. I mean, it's kind of, you know, okay, the reality of it is, The reality of it is that there are a lot of people that like walk-in closets. Me personally, I sympathize completely. I like a closet space too. For what it's worth, I don't see the value of it outright. It just makes more sense for me to kind of make this one room. And I'm worried the game doesn't recognize it as a closet, so there's that element as well. If the game doesn't recognize it as a closet, then they'll think that this room is incomplete. I'd rather not even risk that being an issue as opposed to just ripping everything out, like so. And maybe in the newest expansion, when it comes out, that's not going to be a thing, but it looks like it's a thing here. I have a feeling, rather, that it'll be a thing here, is really how I should word that. Okay, and, you know, the floors have got to get redone for sure. Floors are nasty. It's really, a lot of the house is in pretty good condition. The doors suck. The painting needs to be done. Looks like radiators have never been put in this house, so this house was always cold for old Granny. We need to check the windows that don't have blinds on them to see if they need to be cleaned. Just noticed that some of these blinds need to be cleaned. Or some of these windows, rather. Okay. Alright. I gotta just remove all this. It's all broken. I can't fix that, so why even do? Let's just get rid of everything. I didn't check the rest of the house. For issues with the interior, but it looks like the only place that needs to be puttied is the kitchen, or plastered. So that's a thing. Keep it out till we're done, though. Now the other thing I gotta ask myself here is, how do I wanna do this space here? And my whole thing is when we worked on this house, I believe we removed this wall. And theoretically, we could remove this part of the wall too. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense the way it is. The other issue that could be addressed is this little wedging corner does not, I don't think, need to exist. Let's see what it is. Let's see what's going on here. So, like, let's get rid. Make this change here. You know, we'll see how it looks when we're done. Hey, we got a new skill point. Now, we could leave this kitchen like this, because this is an extension of that, but I don't know, I don't think so. Okay. Nice big open area. Now, with that said, we gotta redo the floors in all of these rooms anyway, so let's pick one for the majority of the house here. Oh, let's do this. Big professional hammer. That way we have something new to look at when we demolish stuff, right guys? Yeah. Okay, regardless, what was I doing? Looking at flooring. Why not? I just don't care. I want to get it done. Oh god, the zebra flooring is hideous. What have I done? Oh god, anything would be better. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, let's do just that much. Okay, we'll do the bathroom in a minute. Okay. You know what? Make it part of that room. Okay, I think the flooring is done. Relatively done. We could put a big heater along this wall. Do front door really quick. And then for the other rooms, we can put the doors in now. We can put in a door frame for this. We don't even actually have to put in a door there. It really just leads into a hallway. We don't need a door for a freaking hallway. Just fight me. I would have to say the first thing we should do or consider is that bathroom. The reason why I'm thinking we should do the bathroom first is because it's pretty much done. It just needs a paint job. And we can decide what we want to do with this hallway, which I think this hallway we should do in one simple color. I would say white. Because then we could use some of it for the bathroom. We'll need some tiles. Just from there to there, so we don't probably need too much. So let's see. That could be the nicest looking bathroom we've done, but it's also one of the smallest ones we've done since like the early houses, even though this is a rather large house. A part of me was considering the thought of removing the hallway entirely by just ripping its walls out, but and just making it as part of the other bigger room, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that, so I won't. I don't think there's a heater in here, so we're going to need to put a heater in here as well. Alright. And the tiles on the floor. We did not do flooring here, so we need to do it. There it is. So the bathroom is done. Again, if we're going to paint this hallway, we're going to paint it white. Just make it something simple. And the other thing is this house is really dark, so it's really hard to see things in it because of the lack of lighter color. So me putting in lighter color is good. That door didn't fit right. And instead of putting the door in differently, we'll just do that. Still not sure if I want to keep the hallway the way it is either. I mean, again, we could rip this out. And then we'd have like a flat opening, but I don't know. It would really mess up the door on the bedroom side, and I don't want to have to fix that. Just because it would be tricky to fix. I think it would be tricky to fix. So I worry about doing anything to it. We have the means to put in 3 bedrooms, which I'm sure the big ass family there would like. We still got a lot to do. My question is what do we want to do next? And I think it's the painting of the rooms. Now, I'm going to go back to the way I think I was doing this before, which was putting the paints I want in every room first. I still like this young flower bud. There was another color we saw. Like biscuit. Over here. You know, we'll do something for kids. Try something different. I like dinosaurs, we'll do dinosaurs. I would say we need to do these two walls with the dinosaurs and these two walls with a different color. So, start with that. Put one more set out. And for the paint, let's go with like... I don't want to go with white. Let's go with like a really weird looking green. Like you. Actually, no. Make it a little kid's room. I'll make this the kid's room, but I like that idea as a kid's room. Or you know what? Let's make the other. Let's switch them. Because to be fair, to be honest and fair, what parent wants the kid's room next to their bedroom? Trust me on this. I know what I'm talking about. I don't even have kids, and I know what I'm talking about. Which means we might need more panels, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Okay. This main room here. Cocoa? With like a biscuit. That light biscuit. Or, you know what, we'll do sand almond. I think. And then for the kitchen, who needs a new kitchen floor? Let's do the painting first. We'll just go with white. Make it rather simple. And for the master bedroom, let's go with like a navy blue night. With silver glacier. And then let's do the tiling here for the kitchen really quick while we're here. Let's do this. Just when I did this. Guess I didn't. Okay. Get the painting, as this house is not going to paint itself. As I said, we're not going to do much with the garden outside. We'll compete it anyway and see if we can do if it gets us anywhere. If it doesn't, we're not going to bother with it. I'm kind of, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'm getting a bit burned out from the gardening. And to be fair, I did have a giant 3-parter episode where I did that giant freaking garden level. And then knowing I got another gardening level coming up is, I think, part of the problem. I'm just so burnt out from it. So I think I'm going to be doing the minimal for most house gardens going forward, just to make it easier for my brain and for my own entertainment purposes, to make sure I'm, you know, it's a neat mod. It's cool in a very specific regard, but ultimately, it is very monotonous, and I'm kind of over it. And the new layout actually, I think, is making it harder to find some stuff. I did this backwards. God damn it! It should have been this wall. So I want the biscuit to go, the lighter color to go where the windows are. But anyway, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people who like the gardening a lot. I like mowing the lawns. I like making the front of the house look presentable. I'm not into too much of the custom stuff right now. Maybe I'll do a Japanese garden somewhere because I actually enjoy the look of that a bit more. But all the shrubbery shit is just a little much. And it's not well organized to find it all either. I'm not gonna be any, so I'm not in any hurry to do it. Now, okay, this will be the other wall here. Paint all these wonderful walls. And looky there. It looks pretty good to me. I'll leave the plaster until we finish painting. Alright. So, here's the thing. If I put it up here, it'll look more complete. At least they got it to work right. That's pretty good. Dinosaurs! This looks so similar to what I had growing up. Kinda. I clearly got too many. Alright. We'll put some white in where the windowsills are. I think we might still have the kitchen white paint. If not, we'll buy one and just get it done. Now, I'll be fair, my whole bedroom had this wallpaper all over it. This would have been a nicer look. Okay. Before we're done here, did I keep that white? Yes, I did. Like a champ, I kept the white paint in order to get this done properly. Alright, this is painted. Keep that white paint just in case. Okay, let's see here. Guest room. actually works out because of the way I did the curtains. Or the way that, in the sense that we're keeping these curtains. It's not perfect, actually. The green still probably would look overall better, but whatever. We're in too deep. And we'd put a small single bed. This is the guest room. Okay. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think what I want... dark blue over here. That. And then like that. Not sure I like this color scheme as much as I thought I would going in, but we're gonna stick with it. Alright. You know what? I still don't like this the way it is. There we go. We'll leave it like that. It's not so awkwardly dark in here. Alright. So we got the whole house painted. We still got a few things left to do before putting in furniture. I don't think we need that anymore. So the bathroom is completely done, guys. We're not going to be messing with that any further. The kids' room needs furniture. This hallway is so tiny we can't really put furniture in it. The guest bedroom needs stuff. This bedroom needs stuff. The other issue is one bathroom's kind of small. I almost thought for a minute to put a little bathroom in here, but it's not really enough room to do that. Oh boy, so this may not even be a two-parter. If I'm not going to do anything to the backyard, I really just need to put in the installations and a few other things, and then we're done. Strangely enough. Like, that's what's weird about doing a house like this. Where you have shit in it that's done. Let's do the bedrooms, I guess, first, and see how we are doing here. Furniture. Bedroom. Alright, let's see here. Not a lot of room in this room, so gotta be very careful with how we do things. I didn't put in fixtures yet either, now that I'm thinking about it. I need to keep that in mind. What the hell? Why is this not... We need a bed and it needs to be tiny as fuck. Okay, tiny as fuck is this sarcasm, but get the point. You get the point. good enough for me. Do the fixtures, shall we? And really, I should do them all over the house before I dick around with too much else. Door. The installation I need, not the air conditioner. Okay, so we can't put it there, so we'll put it here. Okay, and then the big room. Probably didn't need a big one. Nice. And we don't need it for the rest of this area, so I'm not going to bother with it. Get these fixtures in. Just get this. Do the air conditioners together. There we go, one more. Okay. Let's do blinds for the rooms that need blinds. We'll figure the rest out in a minute. Nice. It actually looks pretty good for what it is. That's got some... I could see if we could put curtains in there. Couldn't do it there. Oh, I know why they couldn't do it there, because there was a kitchen's orientation thing there. And then let's look at this on. Boom. First time we actually got curtains on the right way. Let's take a look over here. See, for some reason we can't put it there, and I'm assuming it's because of that fixture, because over here, how many windows are there? 1, 2, 3 windows. But I think because of the fixture we can't do it. Is there a wider one? No, that is a wide one. So I think that has a bit to do with that. Ugh. We'll go with something more simplistic like this. Alright. So we're getting into the maximum length I like to take these episodes about, for the most part. And to be fair, we've really got a lot more of this house to do. I hate to carry it into another episode just because, you know, it's like there's very little left to do. We just gotta furnish this place, but we still have a whole kitchen, master bedroom, children's room, and a main, you know, like a living room, dining area. I'm gonna coin that term, dinette area, to do. So we do have a bit more work to do. And maybe, just maybe, I'll do some more shrubbery work in the backyard here to fill in the rest of the time slot. I'm not committing to that, but I am saying that that might be something I do. Because we could kind of put some shrubbery over here, you know, kind of fence in this little playground area at the tree line where we could put a sand pit behind it, and beneath it we could put some sand. And then kind of build some trees and other things around it that are kind of nice. Because this isn't a bad setup, it's just not pristine, it's not perfect. You know, a lot more work that we can do out here if I have the energy to do it. Because like I said, I still suffer from that, you know, it's gotten monotonous kind of thing. But like I said, if we have some time, if I have like 15 minutes left in the next episode, or 20 minutes, we can go back there and dick around for 20 minutes and improve the garden. I might try to make an effort to do that. But yeah, I do like the new tiles. This is cute for kids' rooms. So, and there's a couple other options too. So for kids' rooms. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ActorStudios, for more live gaming action. And when we come back, like I said, we'll furnish the rest of this and get this done. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.